What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick and I want to welcome you back for another one of my music video reviews. We're taking a look at a brand new girl group called MIXX and their debut song, Oh My Mind. And I have no idea what to expect from this, obviously, because this is a small time group and I don't watch teasers and stuff like that leading up to these, so I have no idea what to expect. But you know, new groups and new music are always interesting to me. So as I just get the cord untangled from whatever, let's get it started and let's just do it right now. Hey, well, I gotta say, this is a pretty decent start, right? I mean, like, I can't... It's cool, I'm interested, but I'm waiting for the chorus, you know, that portion where I'm gonna actually be hooked on this song, you know? Which I suppose that's this part. I'm trying to figure out exactly. Oh, I don't know, that was funny. Anyway, I'm trying to understand what exactly the point of this music video is, but it's definitely a bit interesting, right? Oh, I like it. It's kind of funny. I mean, to be honest, I'm really enjoying how like low key and like, you know, just relaxing this song is. It's nice. It's like one of those songs you just want to listen to when you want to like just relax and groove and jam on like some decent music, you know? Yeah, I don't really understand what all the different sports and all that stuff included in here are supposed to be, but like I said, it definitely is a really interesting, you know, way to shoot this music video concept for the story that's being told. I don't know. That was okay. I can't say that was bad. That was pretty enjoyable. But, you know, honestly, everything, you know, said and done, is kind of just like, you know, a really average and kind of safe sort of song, I guess. I shouldn't say average, but it definitely is safe. It's not pushing any sort of limits or boundaries on, you know, what would be accepted by the masses, but that doesn't mean it's bad. I actually really like it. I enjoyed it. You know, it's a nice, like I said, it's a nice song. The flow and the groove and the beat of this song is just nice to just sit back and relax and listen to. I kind of get the feeling this is like one of those songs that you would put on your playlist for like we're cruising down the highway with the top down and we're just with friends, we're chilling, having a good time. You know, just relaxing, enjoying the flow of life. That's kind of what this song reminds me of. I don't know, that's just the feel and sound of this song. That's what I like. So I'm gonna watch this, listen to it a couple more times, and we'll be back with my final review. Let's finish the video off with my final review. And first off, it's not really anything. I'm probably making this up and imagining in my head. But the one question I got is, I'm a bit unsure about the all of the shots that are included in this music video, which focus on the girl's legs, which is weird to me. I get a very, very tiny like sexual vibe to those shots, which like I don't particularly understand because that doesn't really fit into the music video, or maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about this way too much, but it doesn't seem that whole, or even the very tiny amount of, you know, implied or hinted sexuality in this is not it doesn't fit to me, in my opinion. But it also might just be me making it up, which is very possible that I'm just making it up. But, you know, like I said, at least from my opinion, the way that I viewed it, it's there. I'm not really, as you know, if you've watched me for a while, I'm not particularly a big fan of that sort of like, you know, stuff being included. But on the other hand, for this, it's not like it's so overt and obvious and just, you know, blatant and just bad that I'm not really making a big deal out of it. It's just something I wanted to point out and, you know, comment on and just say like, hey, those, you know, 15 or 10 or 15 shots that were included in this music video aren't particularly the best fit for the overall style and like story that's being told. And, you know, maybe the video could have been, at least from my perspective, better without them. But, you know, I don't know. Like I said, it might just be me making up some drama or some issue when there really isn't one. I don't know. Like I said, it's probably me. But with that being said, I really, of course, liked this song. I said in my first impression portion that I really, really loved it. And, you know, like I said, what I like about the song is just how mellow it is, man. It's just a really mellow, laid back, relaxed, you know, jam. The beat is cool and, you know, mellow like that. And you combine the vocals, which aren't, you know, super, you know, crazy. They're really, you know, laid back and toned down and smooth and cool, right? Whereas, you know, you don't have anything that really kind of like pops and stands out so much from the vocals, which is good. You know, it's just, in general, it's just a really kind of like smooth and cool kind of song to listen to and relaxing, and just a really nice song to just like listen and sit back and enjoy and just absorb. And like I said, just like put it on as you go cruise to like take your mind off of some things, or just, you know, just something to drown out the noise in your mind of life and stuff and like that. It's kind of like one of those good songs, you know. And overall, with this being a debut song, I kind of just have to throw in my feedback as to, you know, what I think this is as a debut song and how I would rate this as a debut. And like, honestly, this is a good debut from a K-pop group, you know, especially a girl group. This is pretty kind of like, you know, typical normal. It's not really super, you know, crazy or out there, but that is perfectly fine. And the reason why that is fine is because, you know, it's safe. It's very unlikely to, you know, have people listen to this and be like, I really don't like this style and direction this group is going to, and then lose interest in them forever. You listen to this and you're probably more likely to be like, this style isn't really my thing, but it's not too bad. But I'll definitely be, you know, maybe possibly, you know, be willing to check them out in the future for their first comeback when maybe they're better or they're more developed or something like that. You know, it's not going to be something that just repulses people immediately to never check them out again. So that's good. It's going to gain some interest from fans such as myself, or from listeners such as myself. I like it. It's cool. I'm going to be interested to see what they come up with next as far as like the development of their career. And another aspect of this too, or like the people, like I said, that aren't particularly in love with this song but don't absolutely hate it, are, you know, going to be looking for, you know, more different, adventurous, interesting things that are different from this. And I think that's good because, of course, you know, with a lot of the Korean media and stuff, is that the companies and stuff like to take fan feedback on what they want to hear. So if you start with the pretty generic and bland, you know, base product, which this is to an extent, then you can say the fans could say like, I want to hear this, or I want to hear that, or why don't you try this? And, you know, people can take those suggestions or just the general, you know, mass feedback that they get from it and say like, that's a good idea. How can we incorporate that into, you know, the vision that we have for this group to appeal to some of these fans, to widen our appeal to other fan bases? And, you know, that's good. So that what that means is that this song right now is a really, really good just base and foundation for them to build their career. It's a really good way to introduce people to the group and enter the K-pop market. It's, you know, solid. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not gonna stand out from the rest, but it's not gonna stand out from the rest for being super awful and terrible, right? Which is good. You don't want to make a debut where people are like, that's bad. You know, at the very least, you want to make a debut where people are like, that was okay. I'm interested to see what they come up with next. And I think that's exactly what this was. It's good. I liked it. and I'm definitely super interested in what they come up with next. So, overall, it's a safe debut, it's cool, it's a mellow sort of song, and there isn't really much that stands out from the rest of the pack that makes this one interesting, but that's not particularly a bad thing, I don't think, especially considering that this is a debut song for them, and they are going to probably, I would assume, release another song by the end of the year, maybe, depending on what the company resources are, but they'll be back next year, for sure, at some point, but they will evolve, at least a little bit, and that's going to be cool. So that is it. I want to know what you thought of this group and stuff like that. Let me know down in the comments or on social media. We've got Twitter, Facebook, and more. There's links to those profiles in the description box below. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.